are you right now getting to that tippy top cabinet in your kitchen? How do you put those boots away in the very top shelf of your closet? How are you getting out your Valentine's Day decorations? Do we decorate for Valentine's Day? I think we do. How are you dusting the very tippy top of anything? If you are using anything besides this Polder Woodgrain lightweight ladder, I wouldn't. I would be very, I would be very hesitant. This is the safest, tested to be the safest. Now, we have not had a ladder here at HSN, I've been told, for years and years and years and years, even longer than I've been here. And that's because we have very, very strict safety standards. Nothing until today has matched our incredible safety standards. And now you get this beautiful wood grain look in a lightweight aluminum ladder. My friend Tracy Rosa is here. She has guaranteed me she's carrying it in. Talk about lightweight. Honestly,
right?
This is
lighter than a gallon of milk, my friends.
And don't stand on a gallon of milk.
No. Heavy, heavy, heavy duty aluminum. This can hold up to, based on independent studies by ANSI, the company, independent company that we know, we trust, we love, up to 225 pounds. This is created with safety in mind, because when we are taking our life steps, we want them to be safe, secure, and everything above. And I want to be able to climb up, be hands-free, and not be worried about anything at all. This holds 225 pounds. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the really awesome safety features that we have, because when you are getting up on those tippy top areas, I don't want you for a second to be worried.
No, well, as you came down, I see why this handle is so long.
Absolutely.
That's your safety net right there.
Absolutely.
That is, you're holding onto this as you walk up, and then it's long enough so it gives you that handle, that safety handle, all the way back down. You are always sturdy.
You are
What do we look
always
for
sturdy.
with a ladder? Sturdy.
And when I'm up like this, please know I'm not holding on to anything. I'm not worried at all about putting my balance forward, because I have all of these great safety features. I've got that super, super wide top step, wider than normal bottom 2 steps. I can lean and get whatever I want. I'm 2 feet plus higher than I've ever been, 2 feet taller. So I'm getting those 8-foot ceilings. I'm cleaning, I'm grabbing the clothes up in no man's land in that top closet. I'm getting the coffee mugs out of the cabinets. But when it comes to Polder, a company that just celebrated its 40th anniversary, they have decided to make life easier and safer. And they started with this. So let's talk about some of these great safety features. This here is 10 inches, this top shelf. So much quality, so much space on this top shelf. Non-skid, so when you get your shoes up there, you're not gonna have to worry about slipping off of this. This right here is 5 inches and then 5 inches. Normally, on normal step ladders, they're only about 3.5 to 4 inches wide. So we're giving you that extra stability to climb up on top. If you don't believe me, I'm grabbing my handy ruler right here, and I'm gonna show you that this is a full 10 inches deep, deeper than any other step stool that we have out there. Here are some other cool features that I didn't think about until they told me. Can you see this little lip right here, Shannon? There's a nice little groove. Okay, that's gonna put that top shelf. Oh, I see we brought in the heavyweight, huh? So that's gonna put that in here so that you don't have to worry about it slipping at all.
Guy, you don't weigh more than 225.
I weigh about 225.
Let's see. It says that it'll hold
Big
225 pounds. So you probably don't usually need to get
nothing like that. Absolutely.
That's incredible.
Here's the thing that's cool about it.
8 pounds.
Right?
I mean, this a gallon of milk. That's
Less than a gallon of milk.
That is ridiculous. You should get one of these. I have one that's like this, and it's smaller, and it weighs almost twice as much as this. It's a pain in the neck.
We probably never get it out then, right?
Yeah, it's a pain.
And then you have to have somebody. You have to have somebody kind of spot you on it.
Right.
I like the wood grain as well.
Yes.
We have 2 options.
Love
we
it.
have the chestnut, and then this is the maple. So it looks beautiful.
Awesome. You wouldn't
Even
know.
if
They
it's
look exactly like real wood.
They do, and you know, so this is that heavy-duty deco covering that we have on this. It's not going to chip. It's not going to peel. Nothing like that. It's been chemically heated onto this aluminum. Lightweight, and it's been made to match your decor, because listen, this is made for you, me. You know, we don't want to have clunky, nasty things that don't match our house. This is going to match the maple flooring. It's going to do the chestnut flooring. It's going to match it perfectly, because if you're going to store this in your house, it's not going to need to go into the garage, because look at this.
How little it is.
It's freestanding when it stores. It breaks down to just 5 inches, so this can go absolutely anywhere. It can go in your garage. It can go underneath the couch. It can go between, I think we have it over here. Look at it just leaning up against, well, it's actually freestanding right there. So wherever you have 5 inches of space, you can store this. But I want to be realistic, because we've done this before. Tell me, have you not done this?
I just did that to get up to like the vents.
Well, you stood up on a table.
Have you? This is the truth.
You're laughing.
And if you've ever done this before, please don't do it again, because we need to reach that up there. We need to reach, you know, the clothing in our closet and stuff. So if you've ever...
See, now I'm like,
I know, right? But you've done this.
Tracy,
have you not done this?
I've done it,
Too many times to admit.
Yeah.
If you have ever done this, if your grandmother has ever done this, if your mother has ever done this, please don't do it again. There's no reason. Because you have to... Hold on.
It's not made for
I'm not going to go any higher.
It makes me
nervous. Use this.
You don't. There's no more. I'm not going any higher. I promise. But there's no more. I'm not getting any more height by getting on this.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not climbing up on this. What am I going to do? Very easily.
And it's so sturdy.
Yes.
It's not moving back and forth.
Right.
It's not going side to side.
It's got the non-slip grips on the bottom feet too. So it's not going to slip on the tile. It's not going to slip on the hardwood floors. It's not going to slip anywhere. But now I'm hands-free. I can lean up against the tallest railing that we offer and get to what I need to get to. I can clean this. I can change this light bulb. I can grab my coffee mugs. I can get whatever I want. Honest to goodness story, the other day, I didn't have this, and I climbed up on here, and I grabbed something out of the cupboard, and I didn't realize something was back there, and everything came tumbling forward, because I'm not sturdy.
Yeah.
You know, it really is a game changer with this.
It is, and it's that incredible safety. Guy, you've been here for a long time. Have you even seen ladders here at HSN in years and years and years and years and years?
No, there's a reason we don't really do it, and that's because they're really hard to get approved. Through our testing system. Because as we said, you know, whether with the weights and measures and all that different things, it's really, really hard. Well, in any electronic retail, we're not the only channel that has to go through that. We all have to go through it to make sure that it meets specific standards. Realistically, what I love about this, a couple of things. One is it's nice to look at, because nobody wants an ugly, nasty ladder.
Yeah,
because my ladder is, I hide this one that I have because it's just nasty.
Yeah.
If I had this, and I looked for ladders for a long time, the problem with the real wood ones is they're very heavy, and they get creaky after a while.
And splintery.
And they splinter, and they're usually about 3 or 4 times the price. They're about, for a really nice ladder, they're like $2.99.
I had no idea.
One this height, they're expensive as heck.
Did you know that?
So this is a fraction of the price, yet you have more durability, more stability. You have the same design. You wouldn't be ashamed to have this in your house if you when you fold it up and you lean it. I mean, trust me, I'm from Arizona, where you know we spend money on old antique ladders, the old Adobe ladders that they have in the old houses. We would spend money on those just to put them up. These are beautiful, leaning in a corner. They look great, and they're very, very practical to use as well. So if you've got kids and they're looking for cereal, and it's, you know, you always hide things up in the worst corner, or if you just need to do some quick painting or whatever it is, where you need to get from point A on the floor up to point B or C or D. What's nice is you have a perfect ladder that can do it. And then, as we said before, literally this thing weighs about what you would weigh in a gallon of milk. So ladies out there, my mom's 80 years old. She could use this ladder. She couldn't use the ladder I have in my house, but this ladder she could use.
And we've heard those stories. I just heard a story the other day. Somebody said my mom broke her hip. She was dusting the top of the curtains on one of the ladders that she had. Don't let that happen.
We're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of climbing on top of something that we shouldn't to get to someplace that we need to get to. So, you know, if you have a closet that has that permanent, you know, type of shelving in there, that top shelf sometimes goes unused, or it's so disorganized because you're just throwing stuff in there. Now you can get to that top shelf. You can get and clean on top of those cabinets in the kitchen. You can get to that top shelf where your clothing is without having to grab a chair and bring it in there. Again, let's go over here. I need to get my cookbook. I could get up there, but if there's anything further than back here, I can't get it.
Yeah.
And we're 3 different sizes, and I'm wearing heels. I'm about 5'2", guys a little taller.
I'll get that for you.
Yeah, right.
I know. I'm not always there.
And guys, you're not always at my house. You're making it weird now,
Once
guy.
in a while, I go home.
But I might be a little weirded out. You're like, he just came over to get me a cookbook, I promise.
Right, I promise, honey.
Really quick, let me update you. I have about 850 or 900, just about that many left of these. So if you want it, you need to be calling it. Kyle, what's the most popular color?
Chestnut.
It is the chestnut.
Yep, right
That's
here's the maple, and that's
the
the chestnut, a little bit darker.
If you want to get one of these home, and I'm telling you, it's a great idea, not only for safety reasons, but aesthetically, it's really nice. I actually like that wood look. It adds to a kitchen. They're designed so they go with any style kitchen. It doesn't matter if you have a modern kitchen, an old school kitchen, doesn't matter. These things look great. Being able to pull this out when you need it, but moreover, not having to hide it because it's industrial or ugly or heavy, that's the big deal. Look, it's every bit as beautiful as those gorgeous shutters that you have in that house. So it becomes something that you can utilize in your home that also looks really nice. And as you see that woman right there, okay, you know, you have a woman that's obviously over 50 or 60 years old that's still able to access. And I think that's one of the things that makes us feel old.
Yeah.
When we have to ask somebody else to help us. And you know, you don't always have somebody there. My mom's in managed care. They can ask somebody, but they feel better when they can do it themselves.
No, well, this is that independence and it's safety.
Yeah.
Because you know what? There are always those people, they're gonna do it anyway. Whether they should or not, that's like us.
Yeah.
I get up on that, I get up on that chair. I shouldn't. Yeah. This is that perfect solution. Every house should have when they're brand new. So we only brought in a limited amount. Today you're saving $10 off, and only until midnight you can get it for a $20 bill. Get it home. You'll be amazed at how beautiful it is when you see it in person, how sturdy it is, and how lightweight, under 8 pounds, but it'll hold a guy as big as Guy.
Yeah, and we have, like,
pounds.
again, I mean, if you don't trust us, trust ANSI. It's a national independent organization that does studies, and they are saying this is safe, this is quality. Please just look. 10 inches here on top. This top shelf alone has 10 inches, 5 inches and 5 inches. That may not sound like a ton of extra space, but when you're talking about steps, it is. It's bigger than most standard steps. Very few ladders have that ANSI testing, that stamp of approval that it's safe, that you don't have to worry about. One other thing, I know we gotta go, but it's just a couple inches off of the ground. So when you are climbing up, your foot, it's not a big first step. And then when you're coming down, it's not like you're doing one of these to try and find the base of it. It's just a couple inches off the ground.
No, that's a good point, because there's ladders like that. You're like,
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Yeah, I love it. It's got like a handle, too. It's like your safety rail right there. All right. Well, thank you, Tracy. I know you'll be back at 11.
I'll be back at 11.
All right.